it's Miss Laura. I hope you're all doing well and everyone had a good week of school last week. We miss you and we're thinking about you. I'm here this week to talk about Ruth and Naomi again. Miss Becky shared the first part of the story with you guys last week. So we're still reading out of our Growing in God's Love Story Bible. And you can find this week's story on pages 62 and 63. So we'll continue with our story about Ruth and Naomi. Ruth and Naomi's new life in Bethlehem. Life in a new place has many surprises. It certainly did for Ruth and Naomi. Is this Naomi, the woman in Bethlehem asked? They hadn't seen her for a long, long time. Don't call me Naomi, she said. Call me Mara, because I am sad. I have lost my husband and my sons. Naomi and Ruth, the Moabite, got to Bethlehem in time for the barley harvest. Naomi knew that Boaz, a rich relative of her husband, lived there. Perhaps he could help the two widows. I'll go and gather grain from a barley field, Ruth said to Naomi. The law said that poor people could gather grain left behind after the field workers cut down the grain. Naomi agreed. Ruth left to gather what grain she could find. By chance, Ruth went to a field belonging to Boaz. When Boaz came to the field, he asked the man in charge, "Who is the young woman over there?" "She is the Moabite woman who came with Naomi," he said. "She asked to gather grain in the field. She has worked all morning. She rested only for a little bit." Boaz went to Ruth. "Gather grain only in my field with my young woman. You will be safe here. When you get thirsty, get a drink from the jugs my men have filled." Ruth bowed down to Boaz. "I'm from Moab. Why are you so kind to me? I've heard how kind you have been to Naomi. I know that you left your family and country to come here with her. May God bless you." "I hope you will always be kind to me," answered Ruth. Then Boaz invited Ruth to eat lunch with him. Later, he told his men to leave extra grain in the field for Ruth to gather. When she went home to Naomi, Ruth had a lot of grain. Naomi asked, "Where did you gather so much grain? Whose field were you in?" "A man named Boaz was kind to me," said Ruth. "God bless him," said Naomi. "Boaz is one of our close relatives. He can help us." Ruth returned to Boaz's fields every day during the barley and wheat harvests. She and Naomi had enough food to eat. So, how do you think the man in charge of the field heard about Ruth, the Moabite? Imagine leaning over and picking up grain all day. What would you see? I'm thinking maybe you'd see lots of bugs crawling around, or maybe a mouse running by. But what do you guys think maybe she saw? Allowing hungry people to gather grain was the way to feed them in Bible times. It's called gleaning. How do we help hungry people today? How can you and your family help? So, I want you to think over these questions. You'll have a chance in your prayer journal to answer some of them. And we'll see you next week. I hope that this week is wonderful for you. And I miss you all and can't wait to see you the next time we meet. Bye!